Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Chat with Ade, where I get to talk about anything and everything. My name is Angela Dominic and you're welcome. I want to thank God again for another episode today. Today I do not have a guest with me, so this is the continuation of talking about distance relationship. Like I did mention previously that I'm going to be coming on here to share my own experiences about life, like some things that's happened in my life and how I was able to scale through, because Chat with Ade is where we come on here to share experiences. Basically, for those of you new here, welcome to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. Chat with Ade is basically me coming on here to share my experiences and also bringing in family and friends to share their own experiences as well about basically relatable topics. Like literally anything and everything is what we talk about on here. In a previous video, I did share with you guys how I was able to maintain a distance relationship for so long. So this is another episode of this series of distance relationship. Obviously there's going to be more series to come about my experiences about certain things in my life. Right now this is what it's going to be till I'm able to sit down with families and friends, because guys, everyone is booked and busy, okay? And yeah, if you haven't subscribed, please click on the subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, share with your families and friends, and trust me, you're gonna love it here. Okay, right, let's jump right into the video. Today I've got my notes, okay, because I feel like in the previous video I did not have a note and I feel like I was such a mess, you guys. This is why this is a platform where we get to learn from one another, so I'm not perfect, you guys. On today's episode regarding distance relationship, as you guys can tell by the title of this video, how to keep phone call conversation interesting in long distance relationship. We all know distance relationship is not a joke, you guys. It's a kind of relationship where a lot of people do not want to get involved in because they feel like it's a lot of work, it's a lot of effort, it's a lot of trust. Basically, I feel like the number one key is trust, because a lot of people do not want to start stressing about some man or woman that is in another city completely. It's a lot, you guys, because I've been there, I've done that, and yeah, so this is me sharing my experiences and also sharing other people around me, sharing their experiences on how they've been able to maintain it and the things that they did that, or the things that I did as well that just made it work. If you're that person contemplating on distance relationship and all of that, I feel like you should give it a try, because you just never know. I had one of my friends recently where she was like, oh my God, this guy has been chatting me up, but the thing is, he lives in another city entirely. I don't even want to entertain him at all because I can't even deal with the fact that he lives in another city entirely. And I was able to explain things to her. I use myself as a reference as well, and she was like, okay, it's just a chat, let me open the door to chat with him and see how we get on. So this is me sharing how to keep a phone call interesting in a distance relationship. Sometimes it does get boring when you guys are chatting. Honestly, I'm not even gonna because sometimes you're like, oh my God, what are we gonna talk about now? Well, it's not about just chatting. You guys can get to do a lot of things whilst you're on the phone. Back in the day, mine was just basically a phone call. We'll do video calls once in a while, but it is much more easier right now because you get to do WhatsApp video calls, do FaceTime. There's different, video call platforms. It's much more easier than back in the day. Right, this is me sounding like an old woman now, but it is what it is, okay? And I just want to share my experience and talk you guys through how you can make it more interesting rather than just sitting down, because sometimes you're there and there's literally nothing to talk about. You're just sis, no one wants that, okay? Just make it spicy, spice things up, okay? Number one on the list is schedule a virtual date. Sometimes it's more exciting when you plan things, if that makes sense. You're looking forward to it. So when I say virtual date, you've got to schedule that. So go to different restaurants. Your boyfriend or your girlfriend can actually book a table for you in a restaurant, and you can vice versa, whoever wants to go first, the man can do it or the woman can do it. Like, okay, I'm gonna book especially when you're in a country where it's like there's different branches in different cities, if that makes sense. Like, for example, now McDonald's, this is me going for the cheapest one. For example, now there's McDonald's there. You can book a virtual date where both of you can be in McDonald's at the same time, right? You can be in McDonald's at the same time. All you need to do is have your video call on, just put it on there and just have a chat. If you want, you can order the same meal or order your favorite meals on there. You can talk about the food you're eating together, you know, why you've chosen this food, what it feels like, you know, things like that. It just keeps you guys closer, makes you guys, you know, feel like you're together, if that makes sense. Virtual dating is very good. I didn't get a chance to do it, but I've seen people do it now, and I feel like it does help them, makes them feel closer. It makes them feel like, you know, they're actually together, and it just makes things spicy, you know, because it's not every time you just sit in the house and you're talking, like literally. Sometimes it gets boring. Get out of the house, go on a date. Virtual dating, it goes a long way. It does help to spice things up in the distance relationship. And number 2 on the list is play games together. You can play games together in the house. I feel like, you know, with distance relationship, you need a tripod, okay? You need a tripod. Put your phone on the tripod there. Play games together. You can do a video game. You can play video games together. The different games you guys can look for, the games that you guys do enjoy together, and just get into it. Even if the other person doesn't enjoy that game, you can make them enjoy it by teaching them how to play the game. I feel like that as well makes you closer. It makes you, you know, it just makes it interesting. Another on the list is watch series together, watch movies together. There's something to talk about when you watch movies together. There's something to talk about when you watch series together. Like literally, even you're texting back, oh my God, or, you know, there's something to talk about. You're talking about the characters in the movies or in the series. You're looking forward to watching the series together. All you need to do is put your phone on the tripod and just have a chat. Oh my God, babe, look, what is this guy doing? I feel like, you feel me? You guys understand where I'm coming from. I feel like things like that as well just makes the distance relationship so spicy, more interesting. Also, while you're on the phone call as well, you can actually send pictures or videos of, you know, the things, the activities or whatever it is you've done during the day, and you talk about those things. I feel like I'm making so much sense, you guys. Like maybe you took a selfie or you took a picture of something, of an object or whatever you found somewhere. Send it to your partner. You guys will talk about that thing, and it just makes it more interesting. There's something to talk about. I feel like if you send a picture of an object, right, that you found really interesting somewhere, and you send it to your partner, that's literally like maybe like almost 15 minutes conversation. Trust me. And that's something to talk about. And I feel like with that as well, you get to know each other better. Of like, oh my God, that does interest me. Oh, that doesn't interest me. You get to know certain things that does interest each other. Okay, another thing on the list is do chores together. Like I said, get you a tripod, do chores together. If it's you cleaning, you guys can do that together. And there's something to talk about while you're doing your chores together, be it washing your plate or doing your laundry together. You can be like, oh my God, babe, look, the other day I stained my top with this lipstick and it wouldn't get away. What do you think I should do? What detergent do you think is gonna help to get this stain off? That's a conversation, you guys. It lets you to get to know each other more, of like, okay, even when you guys finally get together, you know, the things that you feel like you've shared together that's helped you. It makes you know that person more. It makes you know, how tidy the person is as well, you know. And I feel like that goes a long way as well. And last on the list is you can go shopping together. Forget the fact that you guys are in different cities or different countries. You can do shopping together. Okay, all you need is a mini tripod. What's on your list today? Let's go shopping together. Make that happen. It feels like you guys are together in the same city, but you're not. But you are at the same time, if that makes sense. You can make all of these things happen just to spice your conversation up. If you do all of these things together, your phone call conversation will not get boring for a second. Trust me. And I feel like this does help. It makes you guys connect together. It makes you guys feel like you're together. It makes you guys feel like you're in the same space together as well. Put this into practice. If you are that person that if you got more ideas, please put in the comment section. Let me know the things you've done that has helped you to spice up your distance relationship so other people can learn as well. I feel like these are the basic and simple things. Sometimes it's not about just talking about how's your day. Okay, what did you do? I went to the office. There are other things you can actually do to spice things up, to make it more interesting. Watch out for the next episode regarding distance relationship. I've got different topics to, you know, help with distance relationship, because this is my experience I'm sharing with you guys, and I feel like we're here to learn from one another. I hope you guys still enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up. Share with anyone that you feel like is, you know, in a distance relationship right now. This is actually good for someone that, you know, it's good for if you're dating right now, or, you know, trying to get to know one another. Is also good for, you know, married couple as well. I hope you guys do enjoy this video. Please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.